Ah, caught her. I'm back at the North Grove. I wonder how this is going to play into it all. I mean, this great power that's supposedly here. I don't think it's going to bring the Forresters back. I just don't. Man.
You did the right thing.
I did what I had to do.
Well, I wasn't going to harvest his heart.
He was your friend.
Well, it looks like the wildlings forgive me at least. Oh, I guess they're not really wildlings, are they? Alright, Cotter. Sorry to have to burn you, buddy, but that's the way we do it here. What a sad end. It's all so sad. Somebody's just gonna come in right now and kill Garrett. That's just how it's gonna be. Nobody survives. Can you tell I'm salty right now? Ah, the Forresters, the White Hills.
Has changed everything.
It's the worst.
Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove.
Right.
Winter is coming, and we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while
It's kind of too late, guys.
About it.
It's too late to reach Ironwrath. It may already be lost.
Gregor trusted
It is
you
already
for
lost.
a reason. You know defending House Forrester is the right thing to do.
You're the one they sent, Garrett. You should be the one to decide.
What kind of choice do I have? Oh man, the Forrester house is already gone. And staying here won't do any good though. I suppose we could go south and maybe meet up with Asher perhaps and save him. Because where is he riding to on the horse? Where's Asher got to go? Because there's nowhere.
House Forrester needs our help.
Man.
So we'll gather our forces and march south. May the gods guide us and protect us.
Hopefully this happened like a little bit further back so they get there in time. But I mean, it's like, what, a month away.
I hereby sentence you to death.
Is that Mira? Oh no. I can't deal with more Forrester death. I just can't. This is the worst. I'm not walking that way, no. Oh, there's a headless guy. Can I come back? Oh, he pushed me. Oh no. Everyone's looking at me like I'm just the worst. I didn't do anything wrong. Apart from kill a guy, but it was self-defense. You jerk.
Bring forth the next prisoner.
I don't see any escape here. I tried moving back. Just no.
This young woman is accused of murdering a loyal servant of the
What happened to
king.
Tom? Oh, he's there.
Who here bears witness to her crimes?
I will speak to them.
This
No.
woman is a traitor and a murderer.
Oh, you didn't see anything.
A disgrace to her family name.
Stand tall. Stand tall. I'm not gonna spit as much as I want to.
In the sight of gods and men, and in the name of the king, I sentence you to die.
Raymond!
If you have final words,
Half of these people don't know who I am.
now.
She's innocent!
I am from ice.
I am from ice! A brave innocent!
Oh, noble death!
Hey, somebody said she's innocent. Who was that? I don't think it was Sarah, even though I kept her a secret to the grave. I'm not kneeling. You're gonna have to make me kneel. Alright, I'll kneel. There's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. Unless some magical person's gonna come and swoop me out of here and save me, I don't think it's gonna happen. Why do I have to target it? Whoa. I clicked on it halfway through and kicking me. Oh no, please. Please no. We're not gonna see this happen. There's no way. There's no way you're gonna do this to me, Telltale. Please? No. She's actually going to die. I don't even know what to make of that. I mean, it's just not right. I feel like every decision I made was just the wrong one. Everything's just gone terribly. Here's Garrett with his army of clones. What are you marching to, really? What are you? Why even bother? Why even bother? There's nothing left. Yeah, you do that, man. Too little, too late. How are you even going to get south of the wall? That's a very good question. How are they going to get south of the wall? They're not going to let them through. I don't even know if she's still alive. They're all dead. Surely.
House Forrester. They were nothing but Stark loyalists. And the Starks are dead. Are you listening, Reek? Father wanted to make sure they bend the knee. And what do I find? A child lord. Ethan the Wise.
6.1%.
With his bulldog sentinel at his side. As if I'd be afraid.
This is an interesting way to recap the story.
This is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. That day Cersei dragged her before the throne, Grandmother, I was actually worried for her.
Yeah.
But she didn't have any trouble swearing loyalty to Joffrey right in front of me. Then she had the audacity to go behind my back with Tyrion when I'd clearly forbade it. And that day she pushed me to ask Joffrey for help when he ripped my dress.
I asked too much of Marjorie. Man,
but I can't
look at this.
That she used me.
Look at all these results here. I clearly made the wrong choice.
Who knows what else Mira was doing without my knowledge? Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
Oh, man.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He gave me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood.
I've disappointed everybody.
My brother was dead atop the wall.
Wow.
I needed his sword at Craster's. I'd offended him to Frostfinger, and it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. Back from the twins with balls so shrunken he let Griff Whitehill beat him into the mud in his own yard. Rick,
man,
I had to come and see this walking tragedy for myself. But then he tried to stab me with my own blade. I was rather starting to like him. A shame he didn't last longer. Roderick.
Boo. I'm still sad about that.
Couldn't save anyone.
I'm still sad about that.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him as Sandai. He was rather earnest, I suppose. But he had heart, fighting with a former slave by his side. Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him.
And apparently I failed.
I was disappointed. He seemed a man who cared of nothing more than the moment. But afterward, his uncle told me the truth. That Asher had been protecting his friend, a former slave.
So why didn't you send the army?
All he came here for to protect her secret. He earned my respect in the end. if not my help.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Loyalty. Friendship. Respect. Without them, we have nothing. I think, in the end, Mira came to understand that, Grandmother. She could so easily have turned on Sarah to protect herself. But instead, what she did, it took grace. If you're fierce enough, you leave King's Landing with your honor intact. Mira proved that. But at so high a cost.
Accepted
I
death.
could have told
Was
you
there a
the
way
story
out?
was
Really?
going
Could
to
I
have
have...
a happy ending?
Man.
Roderick dead, his mother dead, his little pile of timber in ruins. I just wish I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I'm not unfamiliar with these Forresters. Stubborn to the end. They were passionate. I'll give them that. But they were ruled by their whims. Impetuous when they should have been shrewd. Noble and just to the end. But weak.
I will say I'm enjoying this outro to the game.
The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
And fought with 20% of fierce passion. Oh, 20% fought with fierce passion, okay. I tried. I really did try. I don't know if there's any better outcome for the game than that. Oh. Hey, it's still going. Okay, so Asher is on the back of the horse here. Maybe he meets up with Garrett and the wildling crew. Oh, the horse rider's dead too. Oh no! Horsey! Horsey, stop! Surely you felt that. Oh, this is that little place that I met up with, what's-her-face from the White Hills. Oh man, how are you still alive? Well, don't just bring me back to show him dying in a field, game. No! Come on, please.
Asher? Asher.
Oh. Well, they're alive.
We have to hurry.
Huh.
I saw what you were trying to do. They wouldn't listen to reason.
Exactly.
We will overcome this.
Interesting. I really thought the game was over, you guys. I really did. So, Veska has the little brother. That's it, though. Wow. So that is actually the end of Game of Thrones. Now, I've heard they're working on a season 2. And they kind of have to, considering how open that ending was, right? I mean, we really want to know what happens to the rest of the Forresters that are left. But man, I can't believe how badly it ended for some of them. And some of that I feel like is honestly my fault. I made the wrong decisions. For example, Mira, it seemed like it was entirely possible to save her by marrying that one guy who ratted her out, by the way. But she would essentially still be gone from the story because she'd be locked up in a tower or something, he said, right? Ah, man. So she ended up dying instead. Terrible. So let's have a look at the stats here. I was with the majority on telling Marjorie the truth. In the majority on refusing to marry Morgan, of course, because, wow, who would? In the minority on giving Cotter a merciful death. Guys, a lot of people out there cut out his heart while he was still alive. I cannot believe that. Although maybe that would have led to something better, you know? They wanted to do it to power the ritual or wherever they were doing. So maybe that could have turned out better for the rest of the Forresters. 18, only 16% sided with Gwyn and called off the plan. So I guess a lot of people actually just attacked Lord Whitehill there and then, but I don't really know how it would have played out differently. Would he have actually died? Because he's kind of cunning. I think he could have gotten out of it anyway. And then we're about 50-50 on abandoning the North Grove to march to Ironrath. Wow, I didn't really see it as a thing of abandoning the North Grove. I just figured either wait there for somebody or go and march south and do some good, but we're not even going to see the outcome of that. At least not until season 2. Who knows when that will be. Well, I guess that's it for Game of Thrones. Thank you very much for watching. You've been sticking throughout the end, throughout the entire thing. I really do appreciate it. This has been a very depressing game. Not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. In fact, it's one of Telltale's better games. But depressing nonetheless. I'm somewhat tempted to go back and see if I can play through with saving Roderick rather than Asher. I don't really know how that's going to change the outcome of the game. Probably Elena will just be replaced with Roderick's love interest, and I imagine the rest would play out probably about the same. But I am interested in trying it out. If you want to see me play that path, I mean, it's not too long, right? I mean, the Asher Roderick situation was either late episode 5 or early episode 6. I can't remember. So there wouldn't really be that many more episodes. But if you're interested in seeing it, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll consider giving that a shot because I'm genuinely curious as to what would happen. But otherwise, again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!